Hi, it's Paul here, and I just want to say I saw a really cool, cheap action camera on Groupon. So I thought I'd just show you. So look at this here, $17.99, which is cheap. Is it cheap for a reason? Is it too good to be true? Well, the thing is, there's this action cam here, this model. It can vary in price massively because inside here there's it's which chipset that it uses. So there's many chipsets. There's Novatech, NTK, there's All Winner, and there's Sun Plus. I'm guessing this is going to be All Winner or Sun Plus, because for £17.99 it's either too good to be true, which I think it is, or it's a fantastic offer. But look, at the end of the day, Groupon are here to make money, even if it is smaller margins. And I'm telling you, £17.99 less the VAT, it's not going to be good quality. And although it says 12 megapixel, so I've tested so many of these cameras. I've been to all of the factories as well. So yeah, 12 megapixels sensor means nothing if you haven't got a decent lens. All of this here, it doesn't tell me that it's going to be. The spec screams, oh, it's a good deal, but video quality, I don't think so. But let's give it a go. So I'm not going to go for a big one. I'll go for a silver, and I don't want a selfie stick because that's pretty cheap and nasty. Let's buy one and test it, and add it to all my other testing cams. And that's it. I have ordered one. So let's get this little baby. Let's test it and see if it's worth £17.99. My guess is it's going to be cheap. And if it's cheap, the quality is going to be low. So just let's see. Let's see when it arrives. So the cam arrived. Here's the box that it comes in. Accessories is a bike mount, a back plate there for it's an additional one for the waterproof case, little bits here, just the usual sort of mounts, a little open jacket for it, lots of little things that we've added before with our cams. Yeah, so yeah, really what it comes down to, what you get mount wise, is a helmet mount, a bike mount, and a mount that you can mount on your belt. And also what they included was a really cheap selfie stick, and I mean cheap. That's what you get. Now the cam, I had a look at the cam, and it looks like all the other square cams out there, and the first thing I can see is that the lens is, I can see visibly that it's not going to be a good quality lens there, and I'm guessing it's not a good quality sensor or chipset because it was so cheap. £17.99. It looks on paper a fantastic spec. 1080p waterproof, 920 by 1080 pixels, waterproof to 30 meters, LCD screen, yes, battery output, etc. So all looks good on paper and what you see in image, but first of all, the accessories, you don't get as many as you think really to mount it. Mounting wise, you get a cheap bike mount, a belt clip, and a really cheap selfie stick here. But let's test the cams and see how it compares to our Pro Cam. So this is £17.99, and here's ours that uses the NTK
which we do deals with, and we're currently doing a deal at £59. But let's see how this £17.99 cam performs and see if it's worth the money. So this is a test with the cams. Let's go outside and see how they perform.
So let's look at the video file. So I've created a file here. So this is the Pro Cam that we sell, the Pro Cam 2. So this is using the NTK Novatech chipset, and it's quite dark down here, so it works well in darker conditions. You've got sunlight there beaming in, but look, it adjusts, the sensor adjusts really quickly. And you can see the colour, the green, the blue. It's a nice colour, not a lot of blockiness, and we feel it's a really nice video quality.
So this is outside, and I think you can see the quality difference. There's a big difference.
So there you could see the other cam. Let's just open the other video. This is the difference in quality now. Now this is the cam that we bought from Groupon, which I guess is a Sum Plus, a really cheap chipset.
So this is a test with the cams. Let's go and see how they perform.
So that was the mic without the camera being in the waterproof case. If it's in the waterproof case, it will not be, you wouldn't be able to hear anything. Look how much as well that it's zoomed in. I think this is interpolated. It's not true HD. So for £17.99, this is what you get. So this is a cheap camera, and this is the problem with the marketplace of action cameras on the market. You don't know what's a good camera and what's a bad camera because the spec can be deceiving, and it has to be open.
So this is outside, and I think you can see the quality difference. There's a big difference. So I think this cam uses the Sum Plus chipset, which is really ultra cheap. It might even be All-Winner or AIT, but something really cheap. And this is why it's £17.99. This cam here uses Novatech NTK chipsets with a decent sensor. Now I don't know what sensor they're using or what lens, but it looks an acrylic and glass, and it looks like it's a rubbish sensor. So. But again, we use a really good sensor, and the difference in video quality is massive, and that's why all action cameras are not the same.